Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome ViSalus co-founder and CEO, Ryan Blair.
How you guys doing? Good morning. Everybody ready to rock this house or what? That video was powerful. One of the reasons why I was slow to come out here is the chills just rushed through me. I was backstage with my son, and I was prepping him to come out on stage with me, and right as we were walking up, he got a little bit of stage fright. But he'll get over it. You know, we got a lot of time to work on that. But you know, it's fascinating because when I see the pictures that you just saw, I remember vividly when I was 260 pounds. I had just, you know, lost control over my weight. I quit focusing on it like many of us do. I didn't have a simple solution. I'd want to put more time, effort, and energy into my career than I was going to into working out and into proper nutrition. And by the time I was about 25 years old, I was considered obese by the BMI index, 260 pounds. And as a result of that, you know, I suffered. Now, the experiences that come to mind the most about my journey of obesity was, first it was a self-image issue. You know, I remember putting on clothes, and then I'd just kind of be in the closet, and I'd take them off. And I'd put on a pair of clothes, a shirt, and I'd be like, I can't wear that, and I'd throw it off. And then I'd put on a pair of jeans, and I'd be like, I can't wear that, and I'd throw it off. And having, you know, been without means, clothes are expensive. And so I remember thinking to myself, man, I love these jeans. I can't afford to buy a new pair of jeans or a new shirt or a new sweater all the time. And so I remember the slight costs and self-image issues that came with it. I remember having a lower self-esteem. I remember people making fun of me. People at my office at the time, I was the CEO of Sky Pipeline, they would say, you're chubby. They would say, they'd touch my belly. And I remember the way that felt. You know, I'd smile, make a joke about it. I know many of you know what I'm talking about, and but I said, I can't go to the gym every day. Two, one of my big issues with obesity was I have a love for all things that include ranch dressing. I mean, I'll eat pizza with ranch dressing. I'll put ranch dressing on anything and everything, and it's just, and I'm not giving that up. And then my other issue is I also like ice cream. Oh man, I could put down a gallon of ice cream. And then my other issue is I like potato chips, all things potato chips. And there's nothing more gratifying than getting to the end of that bag of potato chips. Especially those chili cheese Fritos. Man, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? You guys know exactly, or whoever invented the idea of putting ranch on potato chips, Doritos ranch potato chips, right? Yep, I know obesity very, very well. You know, it didn't really become impactful to me until one time, when you guys saw some of the pictures last night, when I was about 260 pounds, I wanted to travel because I'd never traveled growing up. You know, I'd never been on a plane. You know, my family had no means. I mean, we were poor. And I was going to Tahiti, and I saved up enough money for a vacation of my dreams. I was gonna have one of those cabanas on in the water, where you have the glass floor and you look down at the water. I was gonna take a trip to a private island that was owned by Marlon Brando called Titi Aurora, if I recall. I was gonna go swimming with the whales, diving with the sharks. Like, you know, this kid had never dreamed about taking such a vacation. And, you know, I'd become successful enough to save up for that, but it was, you know, probably a lot of my savings, if not most or all of my savings for me to do this vacation. And I'm so excited. I get the time off, schedule the time off, I remember walking to my garage to grab my suitcase. I bend over to pick it up. Boom, my back goes out. For the next hour, I sat there on the garage floor, realizing that I wasn't going to have that vacation. Crawling about an inch. I mean, I couldn't even bear the shooting pains. My muscles were clenching. My back was spazzing. It took me over an hour to crawl from the garage to get to the phone so that way I could make a call.